Hi everyone, my name is Desiree with The Astrology Addiction, and thank you so much for watching. Today's video, I'm starting a new series on people's sun and moon sign. So I'm going to be combining a certain sun sign with a moon sign and give you a bit of insight onto that person's personality, dating, and what to expect from these people, and different things that you can look at in their chart for more insight about maybe what's important to them, how they're feeling, and get a good idea about this type of a person from their sun and their moon sign alone. So if you have any requests for which combination I should do next, please leave that below. And also, if you have this particular sun and moon sign that I'm going to be talking about today, leave your feedback below for your experience, what you believe, and any feedback that you have from what I say today. So the first combination is someone who has their sun in Pisces and their moon in Cancer. So these people are generally on the more empathetic side. And that says, now the first combination is going to be a Pisces sun and a Cancer moon. So these people are water signs, and their sun sign is a mutable sign. The moon sign is a cardinal water sign. So right off the bat, when you have someone with so much water in your chart, they can definitely be more naturally empathetic and intuitive people, even more sensitive people. But it's not always the case. You know, sometimes Cancer can actually revert that empathy and that sensitivity and become more focused on themselves and protecting themselves, self-protection, and really making sure that they are okay, and at the end of the day really want just what's the best for them, and they don't really consider other people as much because they are so consumed with just this kind of shell that they put around themselves for protection. It can also be a little bit more of an antisocial combination when you have Pisces Sun, Cancer Moon, because again, they are so kind of sensitive to too many things around them. Sometimes maybe sensitive to stimulus, sensitive to social settings. They kind of want to be more comfortable. They want to be in their comfort zone. So being at home, being around people who just make them feel safe and secure and loved is definitely more of an attracted type of environment and situation than going out to a busy place, where there's a lot of people socializing or new situations for them. Now, Pisces Sun people can be very creative, people who are very right brain dominant, artists, people who really want to carve their own path and make their own way in society. They typically don't want to go follow rules and kind of follow the status quo and sort of what society wants people to do. They really want to do their own thing, and whether that's through school, they want to study their own type of interests that maybe are a little bit more niche and again more creative, or they can even break away from that and just want to do something that is maybe more calm. Maybe helping people in the service industry is a good place that I see Pisces Suns, helping children, doing something where they maybe don't have to have such a strict schedule, where every day might be a little different, has some flexibility to it, because Pisces need to kind of have room to stretch and breathe and, not get overwhelmed, or they definitely can tend to regress, retreat, run away. They can kind of want to disappear if a situation is too overwhelming and too heavy. So that is really what you see with that Pisces Sun. Pisces Sun people can also have a tendency to enjoy, the dream world, other dimensions. So I see a lot of Pisces Suns who enjoy sleeping in and really just find that sleeping in is a great form of self-care. Also even indulging in some drugs, marijuana, alcohol, other types of drugs to kind of escape. You see Pisces Sun people having more of an escapist tendency, again, when things get too overwhelming, too stimulating, too much social, too much pressure from people around them. They tend to kind of regress into this needing to escape and really do their own thing. And them do choose to do that through even watching movies or watching TV shows, art, escapism through art and creativity is a great for them to do. Sometimes it's through exercise, and again, sometimes it's through that drug use or alcohol use, which needs to be obviously limited to some extent so that there isn't any self-harm going on. Pisces Sun people can be a little bit self-deprecating and kind of want to sulk in the mess of something, like maybe their house or their room is a mess. It can become like a an avalanche of just like more and more and more and more stuff that they have, or more of a to-do list that they build that they kind of keep putting off. So procrastination can be a big thing that they deal with, and sometimes can really affect their ego and their direction in life. And it's definitely important for them to want to some type of routine and structure in order for them to be able to maybe channel their creativity, because sometimes it can be a little all over the place with ideas or with these plans that they have. But sometimes focusing that and making a clear, steady like path and like groundedness, it can be a little bit difficult, especially if they don't have any earth in their chart. Now, more on the Cancer moon, that combination with this again just really makes someone who, if it's a man or a woman, they usually can have a strong feminine side to them, a strong understanding of women, or a want to learn more about women. A good communication and good listening skills can be something that they have. Just more of a feminine energy, and they can be quite sensitive to criticism or to judgment, to harsh words, criticism, to even being pushed. These types of people sometimes don't like to be pushed in any direction because it can just be overwhelming, and they can feel a little bit maybe resentful towards someone in their life if they are pushing them to do something they don't want to do. And usually Cancer moon people do have a pretty close relationship with their mother, or if it's a situation where maybe they had a bad relationship with their mother, they tend to even regress further into themselves and needing that alone time, that quiet time, that reflectant time for themselves to process their emotions, because it can be a bit overwhelming on an emotional level. And that's especially because the moon in our solar system moves so quickly. So they're ruled by that moon, their moon is. And so every day can feel like kind of a wave of new emotions. Today the moon is in Aries, so they might have some energy and some drive and ambition. The next day it's in Taurus, so they might feel a little bit more lackadaisical, lazy, needing to comfort themselves with food. So emotionally they have a bit of a sporadic emotional nature, because again, our moon in our solar system moves so fast and can cause a lot of emotional ups and downs and turbulence for these people. These Cancer moon people are also known to be some of the most highly sexual signs in the zodiac, and that is also because of this lunar cycle and the moon phases in our solar system. The moon causes the oceans to move. It causes, whenever people say there's a full moon, that's something to keep an eye on. It's similar for Cancer moon people. They can become, overwhelmed with desire, passion, lust, or just something from their emotional depths that they need to release. So that can be play out a lot of times with sexual experiences for these Cancer moon people. And they also just want that connectivity. They want an emotional connection with someone. Depending on what their Mars is, that will tell you more about their sexual style and side, but typically Cancer moons, they do have that higher drive and more of a need for fulfillment on a more frequent basis, because again, that moon kind of goes through turbulence and causes them to have those spikes in lust, if you will. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please let me know your requests below for which combinations of sun and moon signs I should be doing next. So thanks for watching, and if you'd like to book a reading with me, my link is in the description box. Have a great day. Bye.